I decided not to let that stop me from doing something. All the excuses are valid, right? What made me want to make this video, as you could probably tell, right, just by hearing how I sound, I'm a little underneath the weather right now, but I know I had to get up and get something done. I know I had to record a video, and I know I had to get a video out by the for this week. You know what I'm saying? Because if I didn't do anything, or if I would have kept being comfortable and kept sitting in the bed, eating cough drops and drinking water and playing the game, I probably would have missed the week. Probably would have missed the upload for this week, and that would have set my progress back. I don't know how much. You know what I'm saying? But that would have knocked off all the momentum that I had because I was making an excuse. And I decided not to let that stop me from doing something. You know what I'm saying? I could at least show up. I could still try. Another thing I was looking at my channel, and I was like, okay, with me feeling how I'm feeling, how could I adjust the videos that I normally make, and how could I still show up with how I'm feeling, taking how I'm feeling into consideration? So I scrolled down, looking at my old videos, like, okay, I've done shorter videos before. You know what I'm saying? So, and I just kind of toned in on the topic. I can still do that with how I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let how I'm feeling make me feel like the video isn't gonna do as good or whatever. No, I'm not worried about that. The main thing I'm worried about is still showing up and trying to get it done at least. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna worry about the views. I'm not gonna worry about who this reaches. I'm just gonna worry about me showing up. And this is a live example of not letting excuses stop you from doing anything, because I'm feeling how I'm feeling right now, but I just adjusted it so that I can still show up in a way that'll work for me. You know what I'm saying? A quote that I heard from Malik Travell, I believe he said, any excuse is valid, so find a way through and not a way out. Now, if I would have found a way out, I wouldn't have uploaded this week. And my schedule is I try to upload weekly. So I try to get a video out beginning of the week. My deadline is Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. I had to make a video. I had to show up in some sort of way. Yeah, especially with my deadline being today. I found a way through. I figured out what I could do, or something that I could do to still help me show up. An analogy that I used was, if you don't know, right, my TikTok and everything will be in the description, so you can go in there and check in if you want to. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you want to check in, then yeah, if you're interested, it's there. I talked about it on there, and I said that I may not be able to come into the game and get a 3. I may not be able to hit a game winner. I may not be able to get the point that takes us into overtime and allows us to get the win, but I will show up and I will play. I will score. I will get a layup. Right? I can at least get a layup. I can at least get fouled while I'm driving. You know what I'm saying? I can at least show up and make sure I'm getting it done. It may not be 3 points, but I'm going to get at least one. Do you see what I'm saying? Moral of the story, show up and make it happen. Right? You fight through it, bro. If there's a way that I can still show up and show out, especially with how I'm feeling, there's definitely a way that you can too, bro. All right, so do what you got to do so you can do what you want to do, right? Keep taking care of yourself, show up and show out, and keep yourself hydrated, bro. Drink a lot of water, bro.